Don't pay a quarter, don't pay a dime, don't pay a penny, don't waste your time. If half a penny is all he asks, don't give him any. Lay off his tracks, my half a penny is what he'll say. Still a steep price, just walk away.
Good morning, Hit Nation, folks, forecasts, and everything in between and beyond. My name is Roy, host of Pennies, my worthless half a penny, and the host of these post-game pennies, the Heat against Jazz, and also talking a little bit about the West Coast trip. Follow us, see on your screen, at Pennies on Facebook. Any follower, any like, any subscribe, it's very, very welcome. Again, I see, 10 people, 16 people, 20 people watch my videos. I don't know if they came away with anything, but hopefully at least they came away with a non-desperate opinion or something of the sort. So it was a successful road trip, 3-2. We did have, of course, losses to Portland, which were kind of embarrassing, right? The one that we lost by 17 points. And again, most of the games on the road that we lose, we have been losing by double digits, right? 135, 112 to the Warriors. Those were the two losses. And then the game against the Warriors, of course, the most unfortunate incident being the injury for Jimmy Butler. Because again, as much as I can, I can speak ill of whatever happened in the final months of Jimmy Butler's tenure in Miami. But at the end of the day, he carried us a lot, and we have to be grateful for the guy as well. And we certainly don't want career ending injuries, and we definitely hope that that's not the case. But those were the two losses, right? Portland Trail Blazers and Warriors. We won against the Kings, 130-117. That's double digits again. We won against the Jazz by 31 points, 147-116. And then we won against the Suns on a back-to-back. So back-to-back wins on the road, 111-102. This was the only one that was not by double digits by 1 point. But we lose by double digits, we win by double digits on the road. There's not much that I can say about this game. Again, we shot 108 times and got 47 makes. We shot 47 times for triples and got 19 makes. What else can we say on a night that we make 19 threes? Anytime that we're shooting not just above 30%, but every time that we're shooting above 30%, at 30%, and we're shooting, 47, we're putting up 47 shots to make 19, it's going to be normally a good night. So the plus and minuses are as follows. Pelle Larsson with a plus 18, 20 points. It did have one block, 3 assists and 2 rebounds, one of them offensive. Andrew Wiggins with a plus 14 with 17 points. He had 1 turnover, right? Larson had 2 turnovers, had 1 turnover, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 4 of those offensive, which again increases our second chance points. Adebayo has been incredible over the last 4 games, basically erasing any kind of doubt. I know he had a bad game with 4 points, etc., but that was the outlier, right? Adebayo from the beginning of the season, with the exception of the slump that he had gone through, also because he was injured, also because he was banged up. Now he came back, he's playing like he should play, 31 minutes, staying a little bit longer in the game, 19, 26 points. It did have a turnover. It did have, if I'm not mistaken, 1 block, no steals, 2 assists, 15 rebounds, and 7 of those 15 rebounds offensive. Again, great with the second chance points. Plus 15 for normal power, 13 points, 1 turnover, 6 assists, and 4 defensive rebounds. Kaz Yakuchonis with a plus 7, 12 points, only 1 turnover. It did have 1 assist and 5 rebounds, one of those offensive. Jaime Jaquez with a plus 22, 9 points, 2 turnover, 2 personal foul. Actually, sorry, I'm reading turnovers as if no turnovers for normal Powell, no turnovers for Kaz. Jaime Jaquez had 3 turnovers, plus 22, 2 personal fouls, 5 assists, 7 rebounds, 2 of those offensive. Nikola Jovic, plus 9, 23 points, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, 1 turnover. Yeah, I'm reading the turnovers and personal fouls incorrectly here, but I'm not going to re-record this thing over here 1 assist and 3 rebounds, 2 of those offensive. Simone Fontecchio with a plus 19 with 14 points, 2 personal fouls, no turnovers, no blocks, 2 steals, 2 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 of those offensive. Juice Smith with a plus 15, kind of redeeming himself from the very bad game that we had against the Blazers. With 6 points, 4 personal fouls, no turnovers, 1 block, 5 steals, 5 assists, 10 rebounds, 4 of those offensive. Myron Gardner plus 12, 2 points, 4 personal fouls. He did have 2 blocks, 4 assists, 6 rebounds, 3 of those offensive. And then trash minutes, Keshad Johnson, 3 minutes playing in the game, plus 5 points. I mean, 3 minutes, 5 points, 2 personal fouls, 1 turnover, no blocks, no steals, no assists, no rebounds. That's pretty much it. And as far as the shot chart goes, let's take a look here. It's not easy, right? We only had 1 lead. We had 1 lead change. The biggest lead was 34 for the Miami Heat. The biggest lead, actually, for the Kings was 7. They had a very good run in the very beginning of the game, and that's it. So 147, 116, 64 rebounds for the Miami Heat. 64 rebounds for the Miami Heat. That alone is an outlier, but not the way that we have been working the glass. That's not an outlier. 34 rebounds to the Jazz, 35 assists to us. They won that battle by 136. 9 steals to them. We had 10 steals. I think 5 of them. My God, is that even possible? I probably read those numbers wrong. 10 blocks to them, 6 to us. 14 turnovers to them. We win that battle by 1. 13 turnovers to us. We shot 43.5%, but we put a lot of shots. They shot 47.8%. And of course, we shot 40% from the threes. It's not that shooting over 30%. No, this guy's shooting over 40% from the three-point line. Getting 19 trays. And then they shot 28%. He had an 81 free throw percentage, which is our average. And they had a 75. We had 54 points in the paint. We lost that battle by 16. They had 70. We had 23 second chance points to their 9. And obvious and fast break points, pretty much difference of only 3. 26 to Miami, 23 to the Jazz. A game of dominance, a game that showed how Bam Adebayo is playing well for us. I know that he had a slump. I know people doubted it. That's why I put the Cooper Moorhead's link in the previous video. Please watch him. Please follow him. I think it's at Coop something, but COUP. I might just leave it there. Just watch the video because he talks about how important Bam is, regardless of any kind of slump, and how he is a top tier just because of his elite defense. We play Orlando tomorrow. Orlando is not a toss-up. I saw some people say Orlando is a toss-up. Orlando is not a toss-up. Orlando is a prayer. We win against Orlando, that will be the first win, not just of the season, but also of the preseason, right? So we got to win against Orlando tomorrow, 7:30 at home. We need to see what can come out, because I don't know what is the status in terms of injury report for anyone. I don't think they have released it. Let me just put here, Heat versus Magic injury report. I don't think they're going to have anything very concrete right now. I mean, probably where we might basically have the same situation, right, of not having Hero, although this is back from the road trip. Maybe he comes back, Khalil Ware and Davion Mitchell. It could be the same situation, and we don't know if Magic is going to have, for example, Polo Banchero. I guess I'm not sure. But I don't see anything in particular right now that is set. They're not gonna update this until much later. That's it. I mean, we are 3 above 500. Are we still a mid team? Yes, we are. Does this road trip mean a lot to us because of our rebounding efforts? It does. There is a trend in the rebounding efforts, especially offensive rebounds. I hear trade ideas from left to right and right to left, and I am not prepared to comment on those trade ideas. Ja to Miami, which whatever possibility that is, I see it as very faint, and again, only for expiring contracts, and I would not give any draft capital. Quite the contrary, I'll accept draft capital if we're trading for John Moran because of the now situation, not because of the generalistic, holistic situation. Because of the now situation, this is why. We hear Kawhi Leonard, it might be a possibility, or whoever else is in the Clippers. I don't think that we are pursuing that. I think that we're still in the Giannis train, which is a pipe dream in my opinion. I said this before, I'll say it again. We're not getting Giannis. I don't think we are. I hope we are, and I hope to say that I'm wrong in the future, but I don't think we are. Not now, and especially not when every other team is looking for him. This is not the only place that is sunny. So yeah, we'll see about that. So I'm not going to get into merits or demerits of trade opinions or anything of the sort. I just want to see what happens. We are not very far away from that moment, right? February 5th cannot come soon enough. The All-Star break cannot come soon enough, and hopefully we can continue this trend of playing well, not just at home but also on the road, and getting a little bit of separation. We do have basically a mini playoff series against the Bulls after the Magic, 3 consecutive games, one of them back to back, if not mistaken. And then we play the Hawks. So I'm not sure what to say about either of those teams, but I think that we got the Bulls, and we got Atlanta. How many games against the Bulls? It's difficult. It's a 3-game series. It's a play-in preview, as says Raf. Stay safe, stay dry, stay warm. It's cold again. And stay as happy as possible. It's a very complicated world of ours. Let's go Heat.